I'm his leg. Wait, now he sounds like Jackie Mason.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. Hello, it's me, Dracula.
Hello and welcome to No Such Thing as a Bad Movie podcast. I'm April Admansky. And
We're like
I'm
a normal
here today
podcast.
with-
April, leave all the stuff in where we were doing Roger Dangerfield.
Rover Dangerfield.
That's not even the movie we're talking about
I
today.
know.
All right, who are you, sir?
My name's Justin the Clue.
No, I'm Colin Cunningham.
Or we're all turned into Shaggy Dogs today. So,
Oh, man.
I mean, we've teased this a lot because it has a hilarious poster.
Very
The
funny
poster is like
The
horrifying.
2006 The Shaggy Dog, starring Tim Allen.
There's like two posters. There's one that's normal. It's like the dog is driving a car and it looks like really happy and carefree. And then there's another one where it's just this horrifying close-up of the dog's face with like human eyes
And
photoshopped.
lo and behold, that shot is in the movie.
Yeah, although it's not as horrifying as it is on the poster.
Now,
So,
I don't
sorry,
want
go
to
ahead.
use too much up suspense because I know people are always wondering, did April like the movie? And
Yeah.
I think what people need to know is that we've discovered there's a dog, April likes it.
It could be, although I didn't like Chomps.
Oh, that was a long time ago. I
Fucking
think
hate-
if you watched
I was
it
a
now,
different person back then.
yeah,
It was like
you'd
10
be
years
won
ago.
over, yeah.
Yeah. Jumps is kind of just
Maybe.
boring.
I'll go, spoiler alert, I didn't cry. This
Oh,
was
okay.
not, there was nothing in this
If
that
you-
was so cute it
if
made
you
me cry.
cried during this movie,
Yeah, I couldn't get
I would
past
have
that.
so many questions. Like when
No.
Tim Allen goes from a dog to a naked man hugging his wife, and when they say "I love you," and that made you tear up.
No, I mean, I will say, like, maybe this movie isn't really going for the heartfelt as much. It has like a
Wait.
like a sarcastic tone to it.
There
Am I
is
just
a line
seeing
where
things-
he's like, "I'm a good dog, but a bad man." Does that make you cry?
No. But okay, sorry. A little background. Now, Colin, you're a little older.
Yeah.
Did you see or were you aware of the original
Yeah.
Shaggy Dog
No,
series?
I saw it. I saw it when I was a kid.
Now, is the original Shaggy Dog also involve genetic testing?
I don't believe so. But
I'm looking
it
Kind
here.
of just like magic or
It's an-
something.
It
It's
has
a
some of
magic,
the
yeah.
funniest like scenes you've ever seen. They've been floating around Twitter for a lot, where basically it's like they can't get the dog to do stunts, so it's basically a stuntman in a dog suit.
Yeah.
that
I believe
literally,
those
like,
are from the Shaggy DA, the clips that always go around.
Oh, okay. Where the guy jumps out the window and grabs like
Yeah.
a rope in like a dog costume, and
That's
it's
pretty
clearly human. And then there's one point where the dog like jumps up and like just punches somebody in the face. It's
Whoa!
just-
It says here the dog plays roller derby.
I made to watch that movie, man.
It's on Disney Plus. You know what's
Oh,
not
man.
on Disney Plus? The new Shaggy Dog.
Why is this movie not on Disney Plus? It is a Disney film.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't know. Yes. So skipping to the end, we couldn't even rent this. I think maybe you can rent it off Prime, but through a thing that we don't have. So we had to buy it off iTunes
For like $20.
Yeah.
Now it's in a library
Now
forever.
we own this movie.
Now,
Oh,
does
God.
anyone, when you die and people are going through your iTunes library to understand who you
Dog.
were as a
Shaggy
person?
Dog.
Now, I'm looking here, and it does not seem to have the kind of nostalgia that people had for the last movie we did, Snow Dogs.
I think a lot of people saw Snow Dogs, but yeah, the Shaggy. I think maybe because it came out a little later. I don't know. I did mention it to someone last week, and I was like, "Is it funny?" And he's like, "No," about this movie.
Yeah.
And that's all I got. So I don't know anyone who's seen the. Shaggy
I mean, I
Dog
laughed
other
during
than
this
one
movie
friend.
a lot.
I
Yeah,
laughed a few
I laughed
times.
A few times.
There's it doesn't have the like nostalgia like we were talking about Dr. Dolittle earlier, like the Eddie Murphy ones.
Yeah,
Like,
people definitely have
people
nostalgia
genuinely
for
like those. Or,
I
like,
was a kid when that came out, or like a preteen,
they
and
made
yeah,
two.
I liked
They made
it.
two or just
yeah,
one?
I don't know if I've seen two, but I remember a lot about that first one. I must have seen it a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's too good for this podcast. We
Dr.
gotta do this
Dolittle,
shit.
from
Yeah.
the director of The Late Shift, the film about David Letterman and Jay Leno's.
Yeah. So can we talk about who directed this movie?
Yeah, I
Because I
don't
think
really know
it's
him.
a studio producer who's never directed anything else.
No.
I
He
couldn't
directed
find.
tons of stuff. He was a filmmaker before he became a head of Paramount.
So then his IMDb is broken because it didn't have a director section.
No,
It only had a
IMDb
producer
is
section.
broken, period.
Period.
Yeah.
This is bad though, because I was like, he's produced like 100 things, and yet I can't even find what he directed.
Oh,
on
you
it.
have to click on that stupid thing.
I
That is
didn't
tab
even
at
see
the
the
top.
thing. I
that
didn't
is
see the tab.
the
He
most
directed,
unintuitive interface.
Good Burger, Varsity Blues, Ready to Rumble, Keanu Reeves' Hardball,
Whoa.
The Perfect Score, and he was also in Eddie Murphy's worst period, 1,000 Words, Meet Dave, Norbit.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
1,000
Wow.
words. Remember that? The movie
Trifecta.
that barely came out. So I did see Norbit was on there in his producer credits. So yeah. Also, I think he's the president of Viacom now or something.
Is that? Yeah. He's the CEO of Paramount Pictures since 2021.
Wow. He worked his way up.
Yeah, so I mean, this
Just
movie
making this
isn't.
garbage.
It's not incompetently directed. I mean, was it better than the Air Bud movie we watched?
No.
Probably better made.
I'm thinking. I'm not sure. I need to think about it. I want to do a ranking of all these movies at the end of the summer because this doesn't.
You have gotten ranking crazy lately.
I don't know
April.
why.
What
Yeah,
the hell?
they
You and
did-
your lists,
This does
Schindler.
It's a spoiler alert for my new YouTube video I'm coming out with about more rankings.
Wait, are you doing what are you ranking in the
Doing another
upcoming-
Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon.
Oh,
video.
Sailor Moon content. Yes. Okay.
But yeah, so I think that this doesn't have the adorable things like dog training montage, dog
No.
playing sport, which the
No.
Air Bud movies all have, and
It's missing puppies, cute puppies.
Yeah, although there's rabbits in this that are cute.
The dog's face
CG.
never goes. Huh?
There's a little bit of eyebrow action.
There
but
is,
it's
but
barely
I want
noticeable.
the smudge tool on the eyes.
Yeah,
The eyes go
yeah.
wide.
I was hoping there's a scene in the park where all the dogs are sniffing his butt.
Yeah,
and it was-
he would get his butt sniffed and
Yeah, and he's
guess-
kind of like panning over to his face, and I was like, "Oh,
Wait,
bulgy eyes."
Does Tim Allen in this movie never go? Huh?
I don't think.
I don't
he
think
does.
so, which is insane.
Holy shit!
How could he not? I mean, he makes dog noses, but he never does the.
Yeah,
How is that possible?
yeah. He does this like
That's
buzz.
got to be a deleted scene.
He does from Infinity to Beyond.
They're
And,
like, oh, it makes people
"Rrr."
think too much of Home Improvement, and
No,
you
we've-
don't want to remind him of better things.
Probably
Yeah.
mentioned before.
So let's just have him do his Buzz Lightyear catchphrase.
our history with Tim Allen. I was a Home Improvement fan.
I
Watched it
would
every
race
day
home to
after-
watch Home Improvement.
Yeah, so I liked Tim Allen, and I watched a lot of his Disney movie stuff, like
Yep.
Jungle to Jungle,
Which I'm sure holds up
the
and
Santa
is not
Claus.
racist at all.
Yeah,
Was it the one with like the kid he brings from like?
yeah, but the kid was, I think, just played by a white boy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's supposed to be his son, and he was raised,
Raised
in
in the
a,
jungle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a remake of a French movie?
It was.
Yep, it was.
And there were other ones too. So yeah, I was charmed. This kind of brought me back to like the 90s, I guess 2000 or 90s Tim Allen. I know now he's, very right wing.
I would say the thing about Tim Allen in this movie, his character is so despicable. Like,
it's not that bad. I mean, he's
Bad
playing
dad.
essentially like the same bad dad from the Santa Claus.
He's always the bad dad.
He's
yeah,
always
actually,
the
he's
bad
a
an
bad dad in Jungle to
absentee
Jungle
father.
too. Yeah, he's just it's the part he was born to play,
Yeah.
baby.
I'm going to make a
Yeah.
controversial statement here. I think Tim Allen is a great actor who's only been a great actor in like two things.
What, that
Galaxy
movie where he
Quest?
had to fight
Yeah,
people?
he's great in Galaxy
Red
Quest.
Belt.
And Red Belt. He does not fight anyone in Red Belt. He
I
does
never
not-
saw it. I was just assuming.
He's very good in Red Belt. And Toy Story. He's very good
Yeah,
as
Toy
Buzz
Story.
Lightyear.
I think I was like enjoying him in this as far as like his antics go. I think he's very.
You know what? I will say
He
this,
can be
having
funny.
just watched a Guy Acts Like a Dog movie, Howie Mandel's Think Like a Man.
Oh boy.
Tim Allen commits in this movie.
Yeah, he does. That's
Yes.
the thing. It's like there's no kind of shame or embarrassment.
No.
Like he just like lets it go and like
Yeah.
some of the stuff in like the bathroom, and he's like looking and like scratching his head and taking a whiz, lifting his leg up.
The first time he becomes he starts acting like a dog was believable
He
for a
commits.
comedy movie.
He commits,
yes.
and it's very good. He's very very good at that sort of thing, and very kind of like enjoyable to watch do that sort of thing.
So believe it or not, there are a lot of known actors in this movie. A lot.
We got some Oscar winners in here.
Danny Glover is in this. Not a lot.
Not
but
an
he's
Oscar
like
winner.
There's a
his
shot-
lawyer friend.
Where Philip Baker Hall like leans in to look at the dog so seriously. I felt so bad for him.
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr.
Oscar winner.
is the
Well,
bad guy.
you've heard
And
the
he-
story, right? That Robert Downey Jr. said this movie saved his life because no film production would hire him because he was not insurable.
Oh,
I
right.
thought that was Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yep, that one too. That was like another favorite of Robert Downey Jr.
So
It was
wow.
around this time, right?
So this was like Disney kind of like.
They were
Throwing
like,
him a bone.
no. They were like, we don't want to hire him. I don't know who fought for him. Was it like Brian Robbins or Tim Allen? That's like,
What was Tim Allen?
He's funny in this. I was
He fought
feeling a
tooth and
little
claw
bit
for
like
him.
he was acting sarcastically, but that might just be my perception.
You watched a film starring Robert Downey Jr. and you thought he was sarcastic in it?
I guess that's just him.
Yes,
Okay.
I think that's just him. I mean, except for the album of music that he wrote and sung.
Oh,
When was that?
Wait, you've never heard of this? I feel like I've talked about this on the podcast. It was pre-Iron Man. It's called The Futurist, the debut studio album by Robert Downey Jr. It came out in 2004.
And is it like a solo act or does he have a band?
It consists of 8 pop ballads written by Downey, as well as 2 songs. Smile, a Charlie Chaplin composition. I said Charlie Chaplin, like Roddy Piper.
Well, I'm gonna have to check out his music. But yeah, okay. So maybe that's just him.
Rowdy
okay.
Charlie.
Yeah, can we do a Patreon episode on just a Robert Downey Jr. album where we go track by track?
Dude, if we're gonna do that, then I want to do Bruce
0
Willis.
listens.
I want to do Bruce Willis music too.
Oh, absolutely!
no.
I would love to do Bruno.
The Return of Bruno.
We could also do
Steven Seagal.
No. I was
Was it Punani? Me love the Punani.
the Australian guy who fights
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe's album too.
The Australian guy who fights, and I love how Colin guessed who that was instantly.
Well,
She could have been like the Australian guy who eats.
Well, she did. You can't see it, but she did.
punched the
She did
air.
like a punch move in the air, and I was like, "Oh
I
yeah,
don't
Russell
even
Crowe."
think isn't he famous for throwing a phone at someone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He threw a phone at somebody at like a hotel.
Yeah, so that maybe that's gonna be our next Patreon episode.
Oh,
That
just
could be
horrible
really
music
funny.
by
We can
like
only
stars.
do one. We can only do one. Though.
Dude, are we gonna go through the whole album song
No,
by
we have
song?
to do a compilation.
Yeah, but
we have to do
that,
it.
you know what that means though?
We have to listen to
sit down
everything.
and listen to a full album.
Yeah, that's 90
man.
time
minutes.
commitment.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Well, it's like a
heard
movie.
the? Remember the? God, what was it? Who's the producer of the Beatles? Jesus Christ, the old guy.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Sir
Mix-a-Lot.
something. Sir. Anyway, he did an album where it was like all celebrities singing songs by the Beatles.
George Martin?
Sir George Martin.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was like, God, no, not the writer of Game of Thrones. So it was just like the most horrendous covers. Like Sean Connery was doing like Hard Day's Night.
Ugh. But they probably just talk singing, right?
He did. He's talking. It's been a hard day's night.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, and then he had Jim Carrey doing like "I Am the Walrus." And it's just as horrific as you can imagine.
Well, getting back to the Shaggy Dog, what other celebrities are in this? Jane Curtin.
Jane Curtin? Who's that?
She's from
SNL.
Oh.
She was also in
Right,
Third
right.
Rock from the Sun.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
the-
yeah. Third Rock
she's
from the
the-
Sun.
she's the
and
judge.
Also, Kristen Davis from Sex and the City, who after Sex and the City only played moms forever until the Sex and the City reboot, where she's also a mom.
Yeah.
So she's she's in Shark Boy and Lava Girl. She was in
Oh, wow.
Deck the Halls. This same character.
Yeah, she's always
and she sucks. I'm
the
sorry,
the
but
suffering
it's just,
wife.
I mean, I don't know. She's good in the original
Well, this
Sex
is a
and the
classic
City series.
April Bags on an actor.
She's good in that, and then when we rewatched the original Melrose Place, she shows up in that.
Why do you
as
hate
a-
Kristen Davis so much?
No, I just because she's really annoying, and in the Sex and the City sequel series that I am enjoyably hate watching right now. But
is that still on?
I just feel
Yes.
oh yeah, I just feel like she doesn't have a lot of range. But again, loved her in that original show. So, anyway. As far as like who had the most talent out of the 4 of them, I feel like she comes in 4th place. I'm sorry. But
Why are we ranking things?
shit, I didn't even realize that. Okay.
Oh my God!
Have you been
Holy
watching,
shit!
like, are you getting into like gambling or something like that?
Just like
you have to-
ranking on the
Gotta
brain.
gamble on something. Okay.
She's ranking full stop.
So this movie, it's all about laboratory testing. That's like it's like that, and like the court case, which is about lab testing. It's
Yeah.
all about should we test on animals? To which I say we should not.
And of course, we open up in Tibet, which
Yes.
is
Of course.
not what I thought this movie was going to do.
Well, this does not surprise me if it was like a magical thing that was going to happen.
Right.
But that's
I thought
not
maybe
what happened.
like a human was reincarnated into a dog, and he became like a Dalai Lama situation.
I thought it
No?
was going to be like a spirit transfer or some like Santa Claus-esque. Like,
So the OG Shaggy Dog in this, who lives in Tibet and is captured by Robert Downey Jr.'s science company, I was really hoping that at the end they would reveal he's a man who's been trapped in a dog's body for 300
That's
years.
really what I thought.
And he's
was
like,
the
kill
case.
me.
So no, he's just a genetic anomaly who happens to be a dog with that's special, right? That just happens to live extra long.
Also, if he bites people, they turn into dogs. How many like dog men do you think this dog has like inflicted upon the world in 300 years?
Well, he is living a peaceful life in the monastery in Tibet. When we first see him, though, he's like meditating, he's praying. It's very cute.
It's pretty cute. They gave him CGI prayer hands, but like also, I'm not gonna pick apart this movie, but why?
I mean, I will.
Why is
Why do you
Tim
think we're
Allen
here?
essentially a were-dog?
Yeah.
But this dog is just a dog.
I don't know.
Because so Tim Allen can turn human dog back and
Yeah.
forth. And also at the end of the movie, is he like that forever?
Yes,
He is,
they don't
'cause he
really.
catches- yeah.
They don't cover Tim Allen being cured or anything like that.
No. they
At
don't.
the end he catches a frisbee in his mouth, so I guess he's still part
He's
dog.
still part
And his
dog.
family loves it.
Yeah. But
It made him a better father.
Well, so we're introduced first of all to this this army group, the special forces that's going to like kidnap this dog, and he's showing the picture to the guys in the helicopter. They're like, this picture is 80 years old. The dog is dead, and it's like, no, its name is Li Yang Ho, dog of ageless wonder.
Do you think this is like a parent situation that their kids were at summer camp, something happened to the dog, and they're like, just get one that looks like it. The kid won't know. And they'll tell all their friends that their dog is like 20 years old. He's
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Lived for
he's
so
been
long."
around. He's about 300. Like,
Yeah,
he's so spry. They've been replacing that dog forever. Anyway, the dog gets captured.
because Philip Baker Hall, I guess, owns some gigantic company, and he is working with Robert Downey Jr. to cure his illnesses or just live forever.
He's in a wheelchair and he's clearly dying. So
That's-
Robert
they
Downey
don't say
Jr. they're trying to develop this serum, like the fountain of youth, pretty much, from this dog's blood or something.
And then they test it on other animals, and so what happens to other animals is that it doesn't turn them into dogs; it just gives them dog-like characteristics.
Well,
So
there's also so it was a normal frog that got a dog head then? Okay, that makes sense.
Well, I guess so.
I guess
so that
maybe-
makes sense. But the chimp and the bunnies, they just act like dogs.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to refine it or something. I don't know. But yeah, the frog dog is kind of terrifying.
Frog dog.
Yeah, it's like got this it's like a bulldog head, but like a frog body or a toad.
That's one of the few like fully CGI things. I don't think they ever got a rubber or real snake. I think that snake is always
That's
CG.
always CGI.
But the other animals, real animals, and then sometimes they're CG too. Like the rats and the bunnies are real. Real monkeys for sure.
Real monkey, yeah. I think the rats are CG and the bunnies are CG.
One of the
No,
monkeys
they're
is like
real.
addicted to nitrous oxide. Did you notice that like takes a hit off
Yeah.
like a thing when they're escaping?
Really?
I did notice that, yes. That chimp was up to no good. It was a real Dunstan.
Yeah.
Wait, was Dunstan an orangutan?
I don't know.
Yes, he was an orangutan.
I did like I did not like. I felt really bad for the chimp in the cage. 'Cause
I felt bad for all
It
the
really looked
animals.
like terrified.
Yeah,
in
actually, I mean, if
distress.
they went further with that, like that would have definitely made me cry because animals in cages is upsetting to me.
I just feel bad for the dog frog.
Dog frog.
That's just a monstrosity.
No, you know what? Before people send letters, he is a chimp. I'm looking at the poster right now.
Dunstan?
Yeah, Dunstan checks in. We'll get to it in Monkey May. Don't worry, everybody.
Dunstan checks out.
Yeah.
No,
But
monkey man.
yeah, so I mean, then we kind of just get like our introduction to Tim Allen's family life. He has a kind of a jerky neighbor who's like barely in it. His dog is peeing
Oh
on
yeah,
his
who is that
flowers.
again?
Some
It's-
comedy actor.
It's he had like a talk show at one point.
That was Craig Kilborn?
Craig Kilborn.
Craig Kilborn?
I thought
Yeah.
Craig Kilborn was the scientist guy who was on trial.
No,
I don't know.
he's
I
the
don't know who-
asshole because he
I
always
don't know
plays
who
an
he-
asshole. He was in Old School as well. He's got like a French bulldog. He's pissing off. So Tim Allen is like the junior DA or something like that.
He's
or,
also like the same character in Jim Carrey in Liar Liar.
Yes.
Also bad dad.
yes, and
Cares
this
too much about his job.
this movie kind of like almost turns into that at some points.
Totally. Yeah.
Right.
It was
it's copying.
Yeah, he's kind of making a fool of himself in court and then like covering his mouth like oh.
But yeah, how do they end up with this dog? I mean, I know like the beginning of this movie is just kind of setting up like there
So-
was a fire at the lab.
Yeah, it's a
they're
big
doing
convoluted
testing.
thing.
the daughter is like protesting it.
So one of the daughter's teachers at the school like broke into the lab and tried to reveal that they were doing experiments on animals.
Now he's on trial.
Now he's
Tim
on trial
Allen
for
also
burning
hates
down
his
the lab.
family. He's like,
Yeah,
pretty
I have
much.
one thing I have to do. I have to show up at 4:00. People keep reminding him. He's like, I didn't do it. Sorry.
Yeah, I have to go to the parents-teacher conference.
He doesn't do that. Also, Spencer Breslin is in this, who's famous.
He's
the son.
He's the
Famous?
son. Okay.
Well, I mean, people know the Breslins.
Who are the Breslins?
Abigail
Breslin, Little Miss Sunshine.
Oh.
Are there other ones?
Abigail, I think there's just the two.
Okay.
But Spencer Abigail Breslin was in Signs.
Yeah, Spencer Breslin had
He was in
a-
Cat in the Hat.
had a run of
I
like,
think he was
I'm
the
the kid
kid.
guy. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in Santa Claus.
I grew up to be a loser.
He's
Wait.
in the Cat in the Hat.
Oh, the Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
And
That's right.
wait, is he the one who stars in Harold, which has the funniest poster ever? It's a film about what if a teenager went bald.
I never heard it.
I've never seen the movie. I think I've only ever seen the poster when I looked at Spencer Breslin's letterbox page.
Oh, let me see here. Can you send that?
I just sent it to you right now.
Send
yeah.
it.
It's just like a kid and he's bald. That's it.
It does kind of. I think that's him. Yeah.
It's got to be him. Yeah.
Harold. I mean, that's pretty funny.
God.
I don't think he's still acting, but yeah, the
He
Breslin
is
boys.
in very rough-looking movies these days.
Oh boy.
But whatever happened to Abigail Breslin? She wasn't in that Last Night at Soho, was it? No, I think it was a girl that just looks like her. Anyway, I think he's
it looks
a
like
fine
she's still
actor.
acting because she was in Zombieland, right? 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's in DTV. Oh, she's in like Right Wing Land. It looks like, unfortunately,
Oh no.
What, like Sound of Freedom type stuff?
kind of. I mean, I can only tell from the poster. Hey, Luke Wilson's in this movie too. But
Oh,
she's
no.
in like DTV Land. It's Miranda's Victim, and it's just like the
Wow.
American flag and everyone standing in a line. She's
Yeah,
also
that's
in
her.
the DTV Aaron Eckhart movie Classified that came
Oh no,
out last year.
Ryan Phillippe is in this Miranda's Victim too.
And Canadian Donald Sutherland.
And yeah,
Holy
Ryan
shit.
Phillippe has never been in a bad movie.
Bad movie.
Donald Sutherland looks like he doesn't know where he is on this poster.
Look at the woman beside him.
Yeah.
She's like
Very
giving-
Leslie Nielsen-ish, just
Yes.
like catching it out of
100%.
Is this? But yeah, I mean, I guess that's just a shame that child actors, they often have a hard time crossing over. Even someone like Dakota Fanning, who's done a lot of work as an adult, I don't think she's really shaken that. I mean, yeah.
I think Elle Fanning is like doing kind of more
She
things
didn't
than
do
him.
as much as a child, but yes, she was also a child actress. Yeah, Elle Fanning, I guess. I mean,
She's-
you definitely can cross over,
Sure.
but
Who are the
Yeah.
ones that have crossed over?
You look at
Nicholas Hoult.
what's- Oh yeah, there you go. He's
yeah.
probably the best example.
again, he wasn't like in everything as a child.
No.
He was kind of in that one movie, and then Skins is more of a teen show. But
What's the kid that's Billy Elliot?
Oh yeah,
Jamie Bell.
Jamie Bell.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking like
was in
someone
Fantastic.
who was on like the level of like the Breslins or Dakota Fanning, where it was like every
April-
movie.
April's talking to us like, we know the Breslins. It's the same-
I've never
I know
heard
the
of that. Like,
Breslins.
I've seen like one movie she's in and didn't
I
know she had a
guarantee
brother.
you've seen more. You just don't realize
I mean,
it.
there's a
Okay.
rule that if you are a young child actor, you have to get ripped when you become older. Like
Yeah.
the kid from Jingle All the Way.
Drew Barrymore is a good example.
Yeah, and-
she definitely crossed over.
Yeah,
Obviously.
and Drew Barrymore had no issues at all crossing
No,
over. and,
no,
she didn't have
perfect
any-
life.
Yeah.
No drama whatsoever.
Yeah. Oh,
you got
Jake Lloyd never had any issues either.
Haley Joel Osment.
No, yeah, it's not. I wasn't thinking of Jake Lloyd. I was thinking of Jonathan Lipknicki
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
because he's all ripped now.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, back to the movie. So how does Tim Allen become a Shaggy Dog? I don't remember.
he
gets
gets
bitten,
bit.
but how?
He's
though?
the DA. He's defending Robert Downey Jr.'s evil company in
Yeah.
court. And I think Danny Glover is the current DA. And he's like, when I retire, it's like, you're going to take over.
Yeah, there is a funny scene in court where he's like, animal testing is great. They make products that help, like, old people with Medicaid, and they show an old person.
Yeah,
he's
he's
like,
like-
weight loss, and he like gestures to this guy who's not even really that fat, and he's like, who me? It was pretty funny.
That's a good-
and then
yeah.
the bald guy.
So yeah, and then so Philip, they cut to the lab. Basically, yeah, shown he's like an asshole. We show Philip Baker Hall with RDJ at the lab, and he explains like blah blah blah. He's like, this dog that we're experimenting on. Now I don't know. You're sending us pictures.
Right. The Lipknicki pictures are in.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's just very muscular.
He looks really
he's
sad
like
in that picture. But
he's
yeah,
like an MMA.
He's ripped.
And there's also a TMZ article. I'm not going to click on it. It's from 2021. It says, actor Jonathan Lipknicki uses MMA skills to protect Orthodox Jews. All right.
Okay. Well,
very specific.
Good for him. Yeah, so they're explaining this dog, and this doesn't make any sense to me. So they're like, dog years. They're like, okay, he's 300 years old, this dog. So it's like 1 human year is 7 years in.
It's reverse dog years for.
It's reverse. So they're like, so for every 1 human year, he lives 7 years. I'm like, how does that make sense?
I don't know. I'm not good at math, so
it's like
I'll let you.
One
mull
human.
that over.
I don't know. So it should be for every 7 years that a human lives, the dog only ages 1 year.
Yes.
They kind of.
That makes no sense. That means
yes,
because if he's 300, if you break it down, that's an old ass dog.
Is he 300 in human years?
Because that would mean he's 42 years old as a dog.
Right. No, but
Are you
they
saying
said
they experience time differently.
No,
than
because
humans?
the picture that they show, the guy says, "Oh, that picture's over 80 years old," at the very beginning. So
it's not important.
Okay,
He's an old
whatever.
dog. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
What I was
And
wondering
also,
is
if he
why
bites you, you will turn into a dog.
he's supposed to be super intelligent, but later it's proven that he can't write or speak English.
He can do some things though very well, as we're shown at the end of the movie.
Yeah. Yes.
Spoiler.
I'm gonna make that the icon
image
for this
on the
episode. What I like
that
about
comes out of
you.
nowhere. That I was literally like, huh?
Yeah, and my God, the movie needed more of that.
Yeah.
I was kind of like shocked because I thought this was like 100% CGI dog movie.
No, it's almost all real dog in this movie.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, which I like, and yes, obviously, I don't want people to abuse dogs on film sets, but I don't like CGI animals in movies because it looks too fake.
Yeah, but it could have used some of that, I think.
Well, for the funny scenes, but I gotta say, top-notch dog acting in this. Yeah. And also, the Shaggy Dog is adorable. It's a very
he's really cute
dog.
And I was like very disappointed. I'm like, oh no, he's not talking. He's just speaking in his mind.
So
we don't see mouths.
Does he speak? Endlessly.
Jesus.
We've done 4 movies now, and there have been no talking dogs.
No talking dogs.
I just want a CGI talking dog. Like,
now,
is that too hard to ask?
Unlike the controversial statement that in Puczynski goes, "I'm a dog." Confirm, deny, we'll never know. In this movie, Tim Allen does yell, "I'm a dog! I'm a dog! I'm a dog!" Yeah, as the camera pushes out.
But he does not go, "Arr."
No, he never goes, "Arr." That's the most hated thing in this movie. The lack of "Arr."
Oh, I remember how they get the dog.
Well,
the girl breaks into the lab.
Yeah, she steals him.
And she steals him.
Yeah, but the dog breaks out, remember? And
remember he grabs the needle with a vial of his own blood?
He grabs a syringe and points it at...
Great.
Which is very weird because I thought that he was going to pinprick Tim Allen or something like that. Was the needle filled with his own blood.
I thought so too.
I think he was just holding it so he could get out, and then he's running towards RDJ, and they're like, "Look out, RDJ! That dog's got a viral syringe."
He's like a vampire.
He just goes, "Ah."
Oh yeah, RDJ has a funny, odd scene which I can't
reaction.
describe, but you have to just see it.
The dog escapes. Yeah, they bring it home. It bites him because he's trying to he's like, "Oh, this is a dog-free household."
He's being mean.
He's dragging it into the garage by its neck, which is very mean.
And so he bites him.
It's like trying to show him stuff in the newspaper.
Well, then later he says to the old dog, "You bit me on purpose, didn't you? To make me see the truth." It's like a religious moment there.
It is funny. So when it does,
No, I think it just bit him because he was being mean.
it bites him, and then we go into his bloodstream.
Oh, it's like Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
No, it's like at the beginning of X-Men.
Yeah,
or
it
house
is.
or something.
The
where you see-
mutations.
but there's little shaggy dogs in his
Yeah,
blood.
there's like all the viruses look like Shaggy Dogs.
Now, there is the
ridiculous.
use of Who Let the Dogs Out in this movie. This
Yeah,
is
there
where it should have
is.
happened. Who
Yes.
let the dogs out? As he gets bit.
I haven't watched the trailer. Do they have that in the trailer?
They have to, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was, as we said last week, in the trailer for Snow Dogs, but not in Snow Dogs, right?
Yeah.
And look, it's in this movie.
Very disappointed.
Some great musical moments here.
Came out of nowhere.
And yeah, so he wakes up in the morning and it's like he's on drugs or something. He's like, everything smells good.
He's good
and
in this scene.
He feels amazing. He's sniffing things.
He's conveying he's acting like a dog, and it's very kind of believable.
The way he acts, though, it's like it makes me want to be a dog.
It's like everything is amazing.
Yeah, and he's so much happier than he was. And then he sticks his face in his bowl of cereal. And his family doesn't even say anything.
Well, his kid is kind of weirded out by it.
Confirmation, the trailer does feature Who Let the Dogs Out.
Okay. All right. Update. The trailer does use the Baja Men.
Yes. How much
so
did the Baja Men make for that?
Oh, God.
Well, how many of them are there? Because they'd have to split it. So.
Yeah, it's like
I think there's a bunch of them.
what is it, like Broken Social Scene or something like that? That there's like 10 members, 15 members.
I think there's more. Broken Social Scene. It's like a.
Not Broken Social
whole
Scene. You know
class.
who I'm thinking of, right?
Oh.
Like what is
Arcade
it?
Fire?
It's
No,
a
Broken
Canadian
Social
band
Scene
that has like
is
a million members.
because it's like other bands. It's like a super band.
Oh. From what Canadian bands are they from? I assume.
Feist is in there. All right, Colin will be right back. He's just using the washroom because he drank a whole soda before we recorded. We're just gonna continue on though. But yeah,
Colin can't hold his soda.
Anyway, so he becomes he's acting like a dog, but he doesn't become a dog yet.
Now, he acts a lot like a dog to the point that I think they should take him to the doctor right away because he has rabies or something.
Well, I thought that maybe this was going to be the movie. I was like, is he not going to even turn into a dog?
That
I
would be
don't know.
odd that he doesn't turn into a dog. Like the
He's just
whole
acting like
movie.
a dog. I guess that's what that Howie Mandel movie was.
Yes, it's bad. But like he grabs like paper out of people's hand in court and then brings it to the
Yeah.
judge and then fights.
Yeah,
with
it was
the
cute.
judge about
He's like growling, and this is the liar-esque
Yeah.
scene. And then he's like, they do a recess, and he's like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go home. And then what happens next?
I don't remember exactly. I
mean,
just want to highlight maybe my favorite thing in the whole movie, which is when Tim Allen's on an elevator and he opens his mouth and has a giant CGI
Yes.
dog tongue.
Yeah.
And it is horrifying.
Yeah,
Like-
it's disgusting. No, pretty sure that was in the trailer.
Yeah, I think that
And-
needs to be the image for this episode, April. Not the dog doing what he does
No,
at the end.
it's too horrifying.
No.
But yeah, that's before the court scene. So he like rolls his tongue up and then
you
goes
need,
and,
you need
and
to
does
have
law.
like it's an image you would see of like you wouldn't believe what happened to this 90s actor. And it's just an image of him with. See, I wish Colin didn't have soda problems right now, so we could discuss of like, are you in the room and you decide how long the dog tongue is?
Yes.
Like how wet does it need to be?
Like the CGI of it
Yeah.
all. Well, it looked like a cartoon, first of all. So,
Yes. But
okay.
it's
looking
also
at-
like
showing it-
too long.
Oh God. Well, I'll say I don't understand how dog tongues work in general
Yes.
because how do they come out so far and yet they retract in?
They roll it up. I don't know.
More so than humans.
Well, dog tongues relatively are not as long as Tim Allen's tongue is in this
Okay.
shot.
I
Because
guess
it's
so.
long. It's like going down almost past his neck.
Yeah. Well, we knew a dog once that it was like a pug mixed with something else, and he had a very, very long tongue that just always like stuck out of his mouth. Like he couldn't really retract it very well. So it does happen.
Yeah, you can be born that way. Of like they genetically try to engineer a dog that's cuter because it has a longer tongue. Like a friend of mine's dog, its tongue's always like out of its mouth, like laying off to the side, like it can't roll it up.
Yeah. Well, that's just sad.
Yeah, there's no laughing matter there. The dog is
No.
very happy though.
Okay. Yeah. This other dog I mentioned too is also I met him and he was he was a sweet boy. His name was Eddie Cash Money.
Eddie Cash Money.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I think that was based on rapper or something. Colin can confirm. He's coming up. He's coming up the stairs now. Colin, we're discussing Eddie Cash Money, the dog with a very long tongue. Because Tim Allen. Now, what kind of dog was that dog?
Oh God,
It was a pug mixed with something.
something. Yeah. Oh, what a funny dog. I think he was missing some of his teeth on one side, so the tongue just like hung out, and it kept getting longer and longer throughout the years.
All right, now what's your opinion on Tim Allen's ridiculously long tongue
It's
from
horrifying.
a CGI perspective? It looks good.
It's okay. It's of the time. Was this 2006?
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
it too long? Like,
Well, I mean, I guess that's the gag, right?
what discussions do you have as an artist with the director or whatever who's in charge of it about how long the tongue needs to be?
He's
texture,
like,
wetness?
longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, go longer.
Short, not funny. Long, funny.
Funny.
I think so.
If you're gonna
Is
make
there-
it CG.
Is there like you show them like work in progress where like a wireframe tongue rolls out of their mouth?
Yes, that's
for
exactly what
approval.
happens. Yeah, it's more like gray shaded. You'll do like a
Gray-shaded,
test
yeah.
animation. It'll just go like blah, blah, blah. And like it's gotta be faster, floppier, and like
Spielberg's
longer.
like, it's missing something. I only speak in emotion. I can't give any specifics. I always think about that because it was on Ready Player One, right? Where Spielberg would be like, it needs to be, more spicy or something.
Well, sometimes you develop a shorthand, with the director, but usually it's something like that. Or you can do like little stills, a little mock-up of like length, before you get into it.
You have like clay heads of Tim Allen, each with a different sized dog tongue.
You usually do like 3. You go like, shorter, middle, then really
Ridiculously long.
And they always pick number 2.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So like they always pick what's in between the two extremes.
Yeah, you kind of do
game-
that.
you game it.
You game the system, right? You do it ridiculous, and then you got to find a midway.
Like, this is what we really want it to be.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
then
So
go too
you
far.
pick the one that you want, and then you give extremes on either side of that don't.
Now,
look
when you
very
show
good.
them the shot, are you like in a screening room? Do they just see?
Yeah.
And they have
It
maybe
used to be, yeah.
the laser pointer, and they're like
Yep.
pointing what needs to be changed.
Yeah, 100%. Right now, it's all done like on Zoom and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's 100% how it would be done. They're like circling the tongue. They do a screen grab, and then they would paint like just draw how much longer they want the tongue to be.
Okay. Yeah.
We got to shave a few frames off of how fast it comes out of the mouth, too. And like add some more wobble. I like that.
Wow, did you work on this movie?
Oh my God, this is something I would not be shocked to see in Colin's filmography. Like,
I gotta say, we usually watch the credits to see who did the CG. We didn't. I think.
It was Phil Tippett.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was Phil
okay.
Tippett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil Tippett's company kind of specializes in animation, like animals and creatures, stuff like that.
Maybe they worked on Dr. Dolittle too.
It's quite
Dr.
possible. I think they
Dolittle
did.
as well.
Yeah, I know Core worked on Dr. Dolittle and the Nutty Professor.
for a second, I thought that the second one was called Doolittle as well. It's like, that's an amusing title.
Well,
guess.
I mean, I kept thinking of Doolittle, the Robert Downey Jr. movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just said movie. But that came out much, much later.
Yeah. We might have to do that. I mean, I know
supposed
it's
to be
going to be
really
wretched.
bad.
Just wretched.
Oh, why?
I don't know. I was reading, there was like that whole Reddit thread about the behind the scenes. Did you read about this?
Yeah, it wasn't like a nightmare. Like it
Oh
changed
my
so much.
God. And the director sounded like a nightmare. And
Oh
he had like
yeah, there was like articles and stuff going around it. Yeah,
He'd like never
Oh,
worked with
yeah.
VFX before, and he had like a racist dog and all this stuff.
he had a white dog.
no, it was like a dog that hated black people or something.
Yeah, White Dog. That's,
Oh, okay.
There's a movie there's a Sam Fuller film called White Dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think that's the synopsis of the movie. All right, we got to get back to the Shaggy Dog.
Do we?
Do we? Sometimes people get mad when we don't talk about the movie.
Well,
They
he
do?
does take a,
Okay, so he's acting like a dog at this point. He's not a dog. He goes to the shelter where the guy from Avatar is working,
I forget his
the
name.
tall guy, and he finds the dog that he gave to the shelter
Yeah.
because he was mean. And then they have a moment, and then he's like, I'm a dog.
Yeah,
And
he like
becomes
transforms.
But there's no like cool like CGI like
Oh, no.
body horror transformation sequence in this whole movie.
Yeah, they
It's
hide that.
cut away, and then they cut back, and he's a dog.
Yeah, he's just
Did you
standing
want
there.
like an American
cop
Werewolf in
out.
London? Like, oh,
Yes.
Like every time he changes.
Give me something.
Yeah, and he's always just standing there next to like a pile of clothes.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm a dog. So yeah, there are some really funny scenes, like his boy, his son
kills children. He calls children dogs.
His boy takes him to the park. Yeah, he's playing frisbee, which is kind of fun. He's like,
he can't help but play fetch.
Yeah,
it's
anytime he
cute.
throws it, yeah, it's kind of cute. Whatever. Dogs
and then
are
of
sniffing
course,
his
like
butts.
I mean, the son is dealing with issues of his dad thinks he wants to play football, but he wants to be in the musical. It's like the C plot of this movie.
Yeah, he's auditioning for Grease, but you see in Tim Allen's office that behind him is like kind of photos of him from when he was in high school as like a football star. And he's got like football stuff all over the office.
You know, fun fact about Tim Allen, he's a huge nerd who loves science fiction stuff.
Wow.
didn't
Like
know
people who
that.
visited his office say it's just like covered in props and memorabilia from science fiction things.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
There is a scene where he finally, okay, so after he's a dog, he goes to sleep in the garage because the family thinks that he is the dog that they adopted. Blah,
Shaggy.
blah, blah. Shaggy,
They
as
call
they
him
call him.
Shaggy.
And then he wakes up and he's a human again out of nowhere. And he explains this to his wife. She doesn't believe him.
Of course.
And then, but later he finally makes it to the family teacher conference to talk about Spencer Breslin. And
Yeah.
there's a scene where the teacher is eating a sandwich and they do a close up of it. And it's like the most delicious sandwich you've ever seen in your life. Because Tim Allen is
You're
supposed
seeing it
to
through
be
his
like,
eyes kind of thing.
But yeah, whatever, the good prop work on that.
Oh, it's gross. Yeah, but then they do that like Terry Gilliam, like wide angle close up of her mouth.
Her like chewing it. Yeah, I'm just saying the sandwich itself looked good.
Well, this leads into one of my favorite scenes in the movie, which is he's chasing the cat.
Who
Let the dogs out.
Starts with that. It's great.
I felt bad for the cat, which a lot of it was
It's mostly
was a CG.
CGI.
Yeah, it's
I
like
mean,
almost getting hit by cars.
Great comedic beat where he knocks an old granny into a tree.
Yeah,
Not just, like,
by the way,
knocks her.
This is Tim Allen running around on all
All
fours.
fours.
Yeah, it's actually very well done. It's practically.
I could tell like some of the shots. I think it was a stunt person where they did a
Yeah.
full head replacement,
Yeah.
and it looked pretty good for the time.
Yeah, it's pretty well done.
This movie loves dogs smacking into windows. Like you
Yeah.
see it like
happens
3
a
to
lot.
5 times.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the neighbor dog gets
and like sliding down as their
Yeah.
tongues just like drag across it. But yeah, and then the movie needs more of this. And then he runs into a sprinkler, and then he's like licking the water, drinking the
yeah.
water. This scene has like an energy that like the rest of the movie doesn't.
Yeah, does not.
And it's really funny.
agree.
Yeah, he hits this lady, and she goes flying like
and
40
then she
feet.
lands in a tree. As you said.
She's dead. Her bones are like just
Like broken.
dust.
Yeah, she was using a walker.
A walker.
If you hit someone with enough strength to throw them in a tree,
They
like-
immediately cut to her funeral. Like,
and then the dog knocks over the casket.
her ashes go everywhere. Oh, it grabs her arm like a
Oh,
bone.
so they cremated her because do they cremate before the funeral usually?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I would
everyone
hope
can
so.
taste the ashes. That's what you do, right? You go up and you're like. "Mm, mm, mm."
I mean, if you're a dog,
Wait,
you're
have
a
we
dog,
covered this on the
yeah.
podcast? April, coffin cremation.
I think I'd probably do cremation. I don't want people looking at my body.
Call
I
it,
don't
yeah.
I don't.
Oh, cremation for sure.
I don't. Yeah.
Sorry, April.
Also,
we
it's
have
more-
it in the contract. You're stuffed and mounted and put in the no such thing as a bad museum.
It's more environmentally friendly.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get like your ashes like fashioned into things now. Like
You can put it into a tree.
like gems or something or trees.
The same tree where the old woman got knocked and all her bones were.
yeah.
It's what she would have wanted.
Yeah. So
gotta
April,
say-
you don't want us eating your ashes then?
No. I
Okay.
mean.
Do you want to? Do you want us
nah.
spreading them at like an Avatar concert or Sailor Moon?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
You want us to go to? They currently have, or maybe it's over. When in Japan they had like Sailor Moon sewer grates all over town. You
Oh.
can find. You want us to
That's-
crack one of those grates
that's
open?
awesome.
Just
and
dump
pour
your
your
ashes
ashes.
into the
Into
sewer.
the sewer, but then I'd be in Japan.
Yeah.
I never made it in my living life.
Yeah, for
but
like
in
5
that-
minutes before you're like washed out to the ocean.
Here's you just gotta convince Colin. No Vegas this year. Japan this year for a few days.
Yeah, that's-
it's too late. It's July. The year's over. We didn't
didn't
plan
make
it.
it.
I
But
want-
next year,
Yeah, I'm not going to bring your ashes to Vegas. People will be putting out like cigarettes. In there.
really it's an
sniffing
ashtray. Yeah.
New Patreon tier. Get a chunk of April's ashes.
gotta. So we watched this movie right before we recorded. I don't remember what happens.
Oh yeah, well after the whole cat what do you call it?
Chase.
Sure.
Yeah. He turns into a dog.
Episode. Yeah, he turns into a dog, and again, it's not very clear what triggers
So
his
I
dogness.
believe that it's
Yeah.
when he acts his most dog-like that he turns into a dog.
Okay, so here it's when he gets swatted at by a cat,
Yeah.
and then he looks at
okay.
his hand, and then he transforms into a dog.
I'm a dog.
He immediately gets captured by the dog catcher, and then the next scene, he's already at his son's football game.
Yeah, I
No.
feel like
doesn't he get caught by the dog catcher and then wait,
No,
we're
he
skipping a bunch of
cuts.
stuff. Yeah.
he
No,
gets out.
It literally like cuts right to his son's football game, and he's there like watching it as a dog.
Because we skipped over
Yeah.
about him meeting the dog and transforming into the dog for the first time.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did all that.
No, we did that. That's when he meets him in the shelter.
Yeah.
There's only so many locations in this movie, and it
Yeah.
kind of keeps repeating them, so it's kind of confusing.
Well, he's at the kid's football game, and this is where his kid
his son is, confessing to the dog about how he would rather be in the musical.
Yeah.
And like also he was supposed to have his big anniversary dinner with his wife, but I'm a dog.
Well-
so he shows up with flowers as the dog. And she just thinks he's sending the dog to apologize for her.
Wouldn't you have so many questions about how Tim Allen got a dog to bring flowers to
Yes.
you?
It's just like Air Bud or Buddy, like, oh, he goes everywhere, and he's, he understands English.
Yeah.
He can, he's super intelligent, I guess.
Yeah. He's fired from the case because of his shenanigans in court. Danny Glover and whoever.
Easy to take over.
Yeah, they just fire him. And then like RDJ like injects Philip Baker Hall with something that just paralyzes him, and he's like, okay, I'm going to take over the company now or something.
He puts him in a coma because he's like, I don't want to be second banana to you. I'm going to rule this company and I guess sell this super serum.
But he does it right in front of the assistants.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's weird.
They're
He's-
evil assistants.
Yeah, but he's
They're-
like, I'll give you a cut. It's like, all right.
Yeah, like, okay. And and Tim Allen gets captured later.
He kind of sneaks back into the lab.
And then he makes friends with all these animals. Now you have rats, cobra, bunnies, frog dog, a chimp, and a capuchin monkey. And they all act like dogs.
Yeah, because they all have the
It's
DNA in
interesting.
them.
So they're like barking and
like
wagging
the snake
their
is barking
tails
and has like a
stuff.
furry tail.
Yeah. It's a bit of a bizarre scene.
Yeah. But then he like stages a breakout. First he has them all like meditating, so they're all like.
Well, they teach him that he can turn back into a human if he meditates.
I see. Okay. Be like
Or
calms
falls
himself.
asleep.
Right.
Do you have anything to add, Justin?
No, I'm just listening intently, following the plot of the Shaggy Dog.
To the lab breakout. I mean, like,
But first, before all this happens, he bites RDJ.
Yeah.
Who then like exits quickly.
he
And-
bites him just a little bit, so I think that explains how he's kind of able to kind of control his
Yeah.
doggedness
But you
for a
see,
little
yeah,
while.
he's kind of walking away, and he's like scratching. He's starting to scratch.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. So he stages a breakout. He calls his wife from like the highway. He breaks all the animals out.
And they're driving with him.
They're driving with him. It's funny. The kids come to the mom's work and explain, "Dad's a dog."
She doesn't believe it.
She's like, "What are you talking about?" And then at the end of the scene, she's like, "Oh yeah, he did mention to me the other day that
That he turned into a dog.
That he turned into a dog." And
I
it's like-
didn't believe him, but she forgot, I guess.
She forgot. So they all meet at the courthouse, I guess. There's funny, and this is where he turns back into a dog, and then jumps off an overpass onto a bus.
And he says
to
He
infinity.
literally says it says it like Buzz Lightyear,
like to infinity
and,
and
everything.
beyond. It's
what are
like
you
can't,
doing?
you don't do that.
No, that's worse than the Wilhelm
You
scream.
you cannot reference another movie that you're in that's much better. Like that's all.
Yeah.
That
Like you're just doing that character's catchline.
it also makes
It's
no sense.
catchphrase.
Like he has a cape, so he's yelling to infinity and beyond.
Yeah. It doesn't.
It doesn't make any sense.
I would see now if he did the Home Improvement. Then I'd be happy.
Yeah,
Well,
At least that fits. He's a
fits
dog.
what's happening. Yeah.
you're right. To Infinity and Beyond is
It's just
spaceman.
like-
it has nothing to do with
It's so
him being a
stupid.
dog.
Wait, did
Also-
you guys pick a favorite thing yet?
No.
It's coming up at the end of the movie.
Oh, the movie. Yeah. So I called dibs on the tongue. The
tongue?
horrifying Tim Allen CGI tongue.
Okay, so we get into the court scene here. It's like him facing off against RDJ. RDJ is like slowly turning into a dog, so they have like a dog off in the court, which is kind of funny. RDJ's like
he's committed. I mean, there's a lot of wide angle lenses in this movie, but also in this scene especially of them like growling at each other.
Yeah, well, he's kind of fun and whatever. I think they're both selling it. You know, it's a reason why he won an Oscar
for stuff like this.
He's good at a dog thing.
Yeah.
So that
I wish they both transformed into dogs and fought. Like
Yes.
at the end of Mike Nichols' Wolf.
Well, I want them to be like, but like kind of half man, half dog. So it'd be extra terrifying.
That'd be interesting, at least. But obviously, like this would not hold up in court. He just goes in and like exposes RDJ, who, as the judge says, is not even on trial.
Yeah,
But
he just like sprouts a dog tail.
He gets him to admit that they were doing experiments on dogs, and he's in fact turning into a dog by he throws like a bone and then a stick and then he jumps up and
How
catches
would you
it.
feel if someone told you I turn into a dog? Like if Colin came up to you, April, and he was like,
What, you mean like the plot of Night, bitch?
yeah, but he's like, I'm turning into a dog. And you're like, would you be like transforming into one? He's like, I can't. It comes and goes.
I don't know what I would say.
You probably say,
I think I would say
what kind?
what kind of dog?
And he's like, a French bulldog.
Well,
So you dismiss him because of that?
Too ugly.
no, they're cute.
No, they are cute.
they're cute. I just feel bad. I feel bad, especially for Craig Kilborn's in this movie because it has like the flattest face.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
can't
There's-
breathe.
They
Like
can't breathe.
they were been engineered into like. Unfortunately, they live their life in pain quite a bit.
And then it gets squished up onto a windshield, so his face gets even
They
flatter.
can't even, yeah.
And then they show
breathe
him
at
later
all.
in the movie with like a big bandage on his head, the dog.
I think so.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
So you wouldn't believe Colin? You'd be like,
no, I don't.
No.
No.
and then he went, "Arr!" and he transformed into one. Like, and it's
Oh
like,
my
like an
God.
anamorph, like.
Then I could finally take
What if
a
Justin
dog
just-
to the dog park that's near us.
What if Justin brought a random dog to you and was like, "This is Colin. He's a dog." Would you believe him?
I don't think so.
Okay,
So
Justin,
like
we have to
Colin is
like
missing too. Like,
we have to collaborate to make
Oh,
this
he is
happen.
missing.
okay,
yeah.
What would it take for April to believe it?
I don't know.
Like the dog reaches over and like pours himself a drink.
Yeah, he has
Wait.
to make. If the dog can make a dirty martini with the shaker and everything, that would be so cute.
Shaker?
Imagine that.
A French bulldog doesn't have the
cocktail
strength
shaker.
to move that.
And no,
what if-
imagine the Shaggy Dog like shaking a martini. That's
No,
adorable.
it's just puppet arms at that
Yeah.
point.
I got it. Okay, my favorite thing is the Shaggy Dog himself. Both of them, I guess. Or I guess the dog actor, the whatever 10 dog actors played these dogs, because I've never met a fluffy dog like that, and it's adorable. I think they're really cute.
Yeah, it's a bearded collie.
And
We
it
looked
made me
up.
feel a little sad because I just watched the Martin Scorsese Cape Fear, and there's a dog like that in
Oh,
that
no.
movie who unfortunately meets his end, although it's off screen. So I was thinking about that. But yeah, I like the dog. It's very, very cute. And like I said, good dog actor. It does a lot of like looking around, like it's,
does some great expressions with its eyebrows.
yeah, it can control its
completely
eyebrows.
natural.
Yeah.
Not aided by CGI whatsoever.
But yeah, I mean, so he makes up with his family. He exposes RDJ, and then he is like,
We're going
"We're
to
going
Oahu.
to Oahu."
And this is my favorite bit. It is
Yeah.
so random.
So like, have they adopted Shaggy, or who is name's like Yung Baoping or whatever his name
I
is?
guess.
I have so many questions. Do you know what would happen to Tim Allen if it was made public that he's transformed into a dog?
He's
Yes.
still a were-dog. Like
He
that
would
doesn't just
be
go-
he would be
unless we missed that.
dissected.
Oh yeah. That would never get out. Well, I guess he's the DA, right? So he can bury stuff.
Or maybe like the idea is that he can control it now.
Yeah, maybe through meditation.
Oh,
He's like,
so he could be like a like superhero kind of dog guy?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's like Edward Norton's Hulk. He controls his anger through meditation.
But he still acts like a dog a little bit because he is still a half man, half dog, and his family likes him better. Made him a better person.
It is the okay. So
Anyway, the dog
this
surfs.
is like a double whammy. It's like they're like, oh, well, he seems to be enjoying himself. The fucking dog is surfing Shaggy.
Yeah, the old dog.
You see it in the background, and oh my god, it does not look good.
It's a crazy cartoon.
Who's
Yeah.
never done anything human like in this movie.
Yes.
No, other than meditate.
At one point, they try to get it to type, and it can't type. It's like,
But it can
Yeah.
surf.
but it can surf, and it's not even like just surfing. It's like, it's sticking its hand in the wake and stuff, and it's
Hang
but
10.
what is happening?
And the
All
Beach
right.
Boys
We're in
are
the
on
room,
soundtrack.
Colin, and we're like, what do you want this surfing dog to look like?
No, exactly. Don't change a thing. Just keep it as
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I
so
was.
it's
I
like
was
it's a movie for kids. Who cares?
I'm fist pumping, and so you get that, and you're like, "What the fuck is happening?" And then the son throws the frisbee, and then you get a
Tim
nice
Allen.
slow-mo freeze frame of Tim Allen catching it in his mouth, like, "Arr!"
And
his
freeze
face,
frame.
yeah, his face looks CG somehow. I don't know. It's very weird.
Yeah, I'm looking at that clip right now. I like how they're shooting at Magic Hour.
yeah.
Yeah, if I had to take a guess, it looks like Tim Allen was superimposed. So he probably jumped in front of a green screen, and then they like put the background behind him.
Yeah. Do you think he jumped, or is he just?
He
li-
jumped.
or is he
he
just
jumped?
lying?
He was
No,
running
I bet
around
you he
on
just
his hind
laid
legs.
down up against a green mat.
Another movie that this reminded me of was Christmas with the Cranks.
Yes.
Not featured on this podcast, although we all have the Mandela effect that it was. He's again like playing the same kind of bad dad character.
Yeah.
What would you do if you saw a surfing dog like that?
Well, there are surfing dogs.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're not
they're
on
not
both legs. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's safe. And I mean, I'm sure they like. I mean, I think I saw a video of like a surfing cat once.
Any
too.
surfing dog is like, their face is just like, oh my God, why am I doing this? I'm so scared.
I do love those skateboarding dog videos.
Yes.
It's like a little
Yeah.
like pugger Frenchie, and it just
that's cute.
it
They-
seems to love it. Like it
Yeah.
just like keeps going and going and going.
Yeah, because it can propel itself on the
Yeah.
skateboard.
Oh, it's really great. I love that. I love like dogs doing stuff like that.
As long as they look like they're enjoying it and
Yeah.
they're not just being like forced to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
By their owners.
Like trapped on a... And yeah, the Beach Boys song plays. Now, is this OG Beach Boys or is it Mike Love Beach Boys?
Oh, I don't know.
Surfing USA.
It sounded like the original to me,
Yeah.
but Surfing USA. And then the movie's over. I don't
man.
remember what song played over the credits. Maybe it was just score. And that's the
No,
Shaggy
it's
Dog.
feeling like a big dog.
It was something like with Shaggy in the name. It's like shag
Yeah,
it
feel
up,
them-
shag it
Why
up.
didn't they get Shaggy, the rapper?
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
he
a
was
song by
around.
Akon.
Oh, Akon.
Oh, God.
It's called Big Dog.
Yep.
How did they not get Shaggy for this movie? Maybe
Does
he didn't have a
Shaggy-
PG
Does Shaggy
song.
have a lot of dog-based songs?
It doesn't matter. I'm sure he's got something.
Yeah.
What was his other
They were
big
probably saving him
What
for
was
the.
his other big song other than It Wasn't Me? There was another one.
Well,
I can't remember.
Shaggy?
Yeah.
Was it? Why was I thinking of Shaggy recently? Wasn't he in a movie or something that I saw? No.
I don't think he did much acting.
Were you
Wait,
watching
wait.
Scooby-Doo?
Benji, Off the Leash, features Shaggy in some.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, they probably thought they were going to get around to doing the Shaggy DA with Tim Allen, and they were saving the Shaggy song for that one, and then it just never
Yeah.
happened.
Oh, he does not sing a dog-based song. Shaggy plays a long-tongued Shaggy dog in Benji, Off the Leash.
So Shaggy playing a Shaggy dog.
Yeah. Whoa, this Benji movie, which I've never heard of before, is directed by Joe Camp, written by Joe Camp, and produced by Joe Camp. So a real passion project for the director.
Oh.
Hang on, I'm looking up
Oh,
Shaggy songs.
whoa, this is wild. This Joe Camp guy, his business is Benji. You know
Okay.
Benji? You don't know Benji?
The dog?
Yeah, there's like a series of movies.
Oh,
It's
it was
like
Angel.
Benji. So Joe Camp directed the first Benji movie in 1974, and the last Benji film he directed was in 2018. Oh no, he produced. His son directed this one. The
Oh my
Netflix
God,
film
so
Benji.
he's just in the business then.
He's just in.
wow.
He also
The Benji
directed
biz.
the wild. Have you seen this trailer? Oh, I think April sent it to us. Joe Camp directed "Oh Heavenly Dog," the Chevy Chase turned into a dog murder mystery comedy.
I don't know. I don't know where that came up. People are sending me dog stuff now because I asked for it, and
Yeah.
I was like, "What is this movie?" It's like a young Chevy Chase dog movie, which he would then reprise later in his career as voice of several. Remember, he was in Karate Dog, and but he
brutal.
does the voice of the dog later because he doesn't even appear on screen. This is like a man turns into a dog somehow, and it's seemingly a very Shaggy Dog-esque situation. But that's the movie.
Is it ever?
Well, you can buy this off iTunes if you want.
Don't
have
do
it in
that.
your archive forever.
Oh, $20. Jesus.
I tried to get it another way, but we couldn't get a good copy, so we had to rent it, buy it. And yeah, so that's the Shaggy Dog. It's not that bad. I say put it on for your kids.
Don't. I gotta watch the Shaggy DA now, because that sounds
You're
hilarious.
jumping right to the sequel, the original. You're not going to watch the original Shaggy Dog?
Yeah, you're
maybe.
gonna be so lost, Colin.
Yeah.
I get the gist.
But yeah, that's the movie. If you want to email the podcast, we're at nosuchthingasabadmovie@gmail.com, and we're on Twitter and Instagram, YouTube, nosuchthingpod. Consider supporting us on Patreon as well, patreon.com/nosuchthingasabadmovie. If you subscribe at the $5 level, you will get a bonus episode every 2 weeks, where we usually talk about new movies and we answer questions from our audience. The next one that's coming out is going to be about the John Cena Idris Elba movie Heads of State, and we also talk about horror movie stuff. So
A whole bunch of stuff.
it's all great. And if you want to find me, I'm on Twitter, Instagram at April@Mansky.
You can follow me any of the social medias under my name, Justin Decloux, DECLOUX.
You can follow me everywhere, I guess. Sergeant Zima, SGTZIMA.
Look up in the sky. Sergeant Zima will be looking
There
down.
he is.
Whose pick is it next? I think it's Justin's.
Is it mine? Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
What will it be?
No.
Maybe a movie that doesn't
We
get
were
any
joking about.
respect.
Oh, no.
We'll have to wait and see. But thanks for joining us, and I hope you're enjoying the dog days of summer. I'm sorry if it's very, very hot. It's very hot where we are right
It's
now.
so hot right now.
Yeah, it's
Do you have
crazy.
air conditioning, Justin?
We have air conditioning in some of the rooms, but they can't be turned on at the same time.
Oh, God.
So, like, if my son has air conditioning and he's sleeping in his room, no air conditioning in the living room. If
Wow.
my wife has air conditioning in the bedroom, no air conditioning in the office.
Well, you must be dying, so
Yes.
that sucks. But yeah, thank you for joining us, everyone. We'll see you next week. I'm April@Mansky.
I'm Justin Decloux.
I'm Colin Cunningham.
Woof, woof. And remember, there's no such thing as a bad movie.